Hello, hello, my friends. Another month has come and gone. I did take the week off of YouTube last week, so my empties videos are going up a little bit later than I typically would like them to. But today I'm going to be talking about the beauty empties I have accumulated over the month of March, and there's quite a few of them. Now, to clarify, these products are not ones that I started and finished in the month of March. They're usually products that have been open for months, maybe even years, and I finally finished them up. For me personally, I categorize beauty as makeup, skincare, hair care, and bath and body care. So because I have a lot of products here, I'm going to try to kind of like speed through all of them. If there are any products that I would recommend, I will make sure that I have them linked in the description box down below. But let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into this video. So the first category that I'm going to go ahead and start out with is kind of like bath and body care. The first product that I used up is Bath & Body Works Moisturizing Body Wash in the fragrance Gingham. This is the first time that I've used this. Now, for years, I have not really been using Bath & Body Works body care products. I've been purchasing their candles for quite some time, but I decided to go ahead and foray back into it because I did have some rewards points to use, or like those rewards where you get like $16.95. Anyways, I decided to go ahead and start out with a body wash. I really liked this product. I did find it to be moisturizing, probably not as moisturizing as like my Dove, but I do like the fragrance of this. I would recommend this. Now, I do know that they have a whole new lineup of Gingham associated like gingham flankers that have just recently come out, but this original gingham fragrance is a nice scent. It did not cause any kind of allergic reaction, so I would recommend it, especially because Bath & Body Works is always running sales, and that would be the time to pick it up. Another Bath & Body Works product that my husband used up is this Leather & Brandy 3-in-1 hair, face, and body wash. I picked this up during the winter SAS sale. He used it, you know, he's a man, he used it as his shampoo and body wash. He said he liked it. It smelled really good. It's not one that I would probably go and pay full price for, but it was nice and effective for what it was asked to do. And then another bath and body product, I don't even really know where I'm going to categorize this, so I'm just throwing it in here. And I go through these all the time. I pick them up in a 3-pack from Costco. If you are not new here, you have seen these frequently in my empties bins. Sometimes I include them and sometimes I don't, but I am including it this time because I think it's helpful for this time of year, especially if you are suffering from seasonal allergies. This is the Simply Saline Nasal Mist. Now, I like to use this. I use it typically morning and evening after I brush my teeth. Just like the nozzle suggests, I'm not going to demonstrate for you. I'll save you guys all that view. Basically stick it up, tilt your nose, compress the, you know, the little applicator there, and it shoots like a saline mist down kind of like the back of your throat and allows you to get rid of a lot of that gunk. I know for me, I don't really have horrible allergies where I'm like sneezing and sniffly all the time, but where I will feel them is that I feel like, as gross as this sounds, like mucus buildup kind of at that back part of my nose, and I always want to clear it out. I need something to kind of moisten so I can get it out, and that is a great product for, I use it all year round, but especially for this time of year, if you are looking for something that just helps you kind of clear your sinuses out a little bit more. It's natural, there's no medication in it, it's not habit forming, you know, and it's a sterile thing. I know sometimes those neti pots can be a little bit concerning if the water is not sterile. You don't want anything going up into your brain. You don't want those like flesh-eating weird bacterias, especially in certain parts of the country where you have warmer water. But I really like that product. I pick it up in a 3-pack at Sam's Club or Costco. They typically have good deals on that. I used up 2 little like perfume travel sprays, and these I have actually had in my collection for almost 2 years, so I'm really happy that I used them up. They're both from the brand Replica, or Maison Margiela Paris Replica. They are in the fragrances Whispers in the Library and By the Fireplace. I have actually purchased both of these fragrances in full sizes because these are my go-to fragrances in the winter time. By the Fireplace is kind of like a cult classic, and I actually have the Dossier dupe of that fragrance, but Whispers in the Library is also a really nice fragrance if you like kind of a, it's a little bit more, I don't even want to say this is a masculine fragrance. I feel like these are very unisex in terms of like traditional female or male fragrances. I feel like both both genders could wear this nicely. Whispers in the Library does evoke kind of that feeling of sitting in a library. There's kind of a tobacco note in there, kind of a woodsiness, a little bit maybe of some patchouli. It's a very, very nice fragrance if you can get your hands on it. I know for a while there I couldn't find it many places, but ooh, that's a nice one. Oh, I'm smelling it here again. I love it. There's just something kind of like old-timey about it. Not old lady, but like old-timey. I really like that one. A little bit of vanilla in there. Very, very nice. I always get compliments when I wear those fragrances. And there are two that could be interchangeably worn, like you could mix on that. Highly recommend both of those fragrances. Let's go ahead and move into some skincare. This is a product that I've had for almost a year now because I believe that this launched a year ago. This is the City Beauty Skin Lifting Booster. Now, these are drops that you add to your moisturizer. I would add 2 drops morning and night to my moisturizers. I'm gonna say, you guys, I'm at an age right now where I didn't really notice a huge improvement, but I also don't have a ton of fine lines and wrinkles. I'm not saying I don't have any. I do have some, but it's hard for me to gauge if this product actually did anything for me because I wasn't really going into this hoping to see some vast improvement in a lot of fine lines and wrinkles. So I can't really say if this would be worth the money, but let me know in the comment box down below if you have used this product and maybe you have more signs of aging on your face, and let me know what your experience has been with this. I know that that was a new release last year. Let's see, the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This was new to me this winter. I like this product a lot. I wouldn't say that I feel like it's as moisturizing as my Pharmacy Honey Halo or like the Ceramide moisturizer. I think I prefer that one a little bit more than this one. This is a nice unscented option. I feel like it wears well under makeup at night, but it's not one that I feel like I would have to have in my skincare routine all the time, but it is a nice product if you are looking for some extra moisture. The Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser, I think I got both of these in like a Christmas gift set. This was okay. It doesn't replace my Holy Grail, which is the Clinique. It's like their mild, all about, what is it? I can't think of it. It's in a green bottle and it's just like their gentle, mild cleanser. This one was okay. It's more of a creamy cleanser and I just prefer the formula of the Clinique a little bit better. I had a sample of this Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream. There was fragrance in it, which my eyes were a little bit irritated by. It's also very, very thick and emollient, so I could only use it at nighttime. I could not use it underneath makeup. And I think that's a pretty pricey product. I think that there's better eye creams for less money. I did use up the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This was in the peppermint variety. I love that around Christmas time. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. I don't believe that these Laneige lip masks, they were probably like, I think that people went gaga for them when they were initially released because there weren't really a whole lot of other products like it out on the market at that time. However, I think that a lot of other brands have now caught on and have started producing lip masks. Do I like it? Yes. Do I have to have it in my collection? No. I feel like as long as you are moisturizing your lips in some form throughout the day or overnight, then I don't really feel like you need this. My lips don't get super chapped, but I do live in a dry climate, so I am constantly applying something to moisturize my lips. And this was nice overnight, but it's not a product that I have repurchased going into the spring and summer. And then finally, this is a product that I would recommend. This is the Ordinary AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. This is supposed to be similar to the, the Drunk Elephant Sukari Baby Facial product, which is like $80. I wanna say this is probably around 10, I would say. And we've had this for probably longer than we should have. My daughter and I both use this product now. It is one that I only use one time a week. Otherwise, it's going to irritate my skin. I would say that if you are new to any kind of chemical exfoliant, take it very easily with this one. I think this is a maximum time of 10 minutes on the face. But this one, there is a burning and stinging feeling that goes on the face, but afterwards my face is very smooth, and I did like this product. All right, let's go ahead and get into some hair care products. I'm going to start out with this Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Healthy UV Protective Primer. Boy, that's a mouthful. So I have it in like this little mini size. I feel like I get these detanglers in a lot of either like those Sephora favorite sets, or they come as gifts with purchase a lot. So I think I have like maybe 3 or 4 more of these. I like this product. It's a detangler. I didn't notice anything like amazing for my hair. Detangler is actually a product that I'm starting to realize I don't really need to go out and buy, because like I said, it gets thrown in as a gift with purchase or free sample a lot of the times. This one's good. It smells good. It does help detangle my hair, but I wouldn't say that there's anything that I'm just clamoring to say like, oh, I have to have more of it in my collection. Let's see, a dry shampoo that I used is this IGK Jet Lag. Now, I love the First Class shampoo, dry shampoo. I do know that that's kind of a polarizing product. People either love it or they really don't like it. I am in the category that loves it because I am somebody that likes a little bit of texture at my root. This one is supposed to be like the lightest weight of their dry shampoos. So I think that there's 3 of them, with the First Class, the charcoal one, being like the most heavyweight. I think this is supposed to be the most lightweight. It was good, it was effective, but it didn't really give my hair as much, I don't know. I still think that I like the, what is it? I keep saying the First Class charcoal one. That's the one that I think is their most popular. However, if you want a more lightweight dry shampoo, or maybe your hair is really, really fine and doesn't handle dry shampoos very well, then this one might be for you, but it's not going to be a repurchase for me. A product that has been a holy grail for a long time for me. I'm sorry, you guys, speaking of hair, I had hair in my face. But this is a product that I have loved for many years. I'm using another product that I thought had dethroned it, but the more I use it, the more I'm like, no, this one I think still beats it. This is the Aquage Uplifting Foam. This was a recommendation from Kate at the Small Things blog. Very few things that she has recommended for me have ever gone wrong. This one I really like because there's a little nozzle at the top there. I don't know if my camera is going to focus in there. Let me see. Is it? Maybe. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. But there's a slight little nozzle, and it delivers a foam directly at the root. It doesn't give you like a big clump of foam. And as you can tell, I am somebody that likes some rootage going on here, or some volume going on at my roots. And this has been a product that I have used, like I said, now for probably 2 years. Not this exact can. I want to say this is probably like my 5th repurchase of it. And I only wash my hair twice a week, so I feel like I get a lot of time out of each can. But this is a great product if you are looking for something that does not make your roots feel greasy, but gives you uplift and volume at your roots, as the title would insinuate. Then this is a product that I would highly recommend. All right, talking about another detangling spray, this is the Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler from Drybar. Nothing to write home about. I don't think I'm going to repurchase it. Some of these products might be coming up in an Ulta hair care sale. They typically do like kind of like their 21 days of beauty, but for hair care, they typically do that in April. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I mean, this is okay. I wouldn't pay full price for it. In fact, I think I got this at like TJ Maxx. It was okay, but again, nothing to write home about. All right, a hair care brand that I really like, R&Co. I finished up their Television Perfect Hair Shampoo and their Perfect Hair Mask. So I am the type of person, I don't really use traditional conditioners on my hair. I typically will opt for a hair mask because I do color treat my hair blonde. I have really hard water where I live. And also because I only shampoo my hair twice a week, I just feel like a hydrating mask gives it a little bit more moisture and keeps my hair healthier. This Perfect Hair Shampoo, it's a little bit thicker consistency, and I feel like if you use too much, it could probably weigh your hair down. I'm not sure that I would purchase this one again, just because I feel like my hair is a little bit too fine for it. I am interested in, I want to say it's the Atlantis, like their moisturizing shampoo. I have a couple of other shampoos that I need to use up, but that one is on my wish list. But the mask mask was pretty good. Again, if you use too much, it could be a little bit too heavy for the hair. I do love the smell of a lot of R&Co products. So, but yeah, if you have a little bit finer hair texture, I would caution you on that one. If you have the finer hair texture, a shampoo that I did use up and I liked is the Dallas Biotin Thickening Shampoo. So again, this is to give your hair a little bit more volume. This was a little bit more lightweight and my hair did like this one. I did find that when I used it, that my style in conjunction with a lot of other styling products did not feel too weighed down. So I would recommend this product. Moving on into makeup, I actually have quite a few makeup empties here. Now part of this is with the help of my daughter, because I have a 14-year-old daughter, and so she has helped me use up some of these makeup products. So the first product here is this MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Alcohol-Free Long-Lasting Setting Spray. I might be in my own little island over here, but I actually don't like MAC Fix Plus. I have normal to oily skin, and it always makes me look like a grease ball 2 hours after I apply it. I got this in the sample size when they released this new formulation of this, because this is actually supposed to be a setting spray. I know MAC Fix Plus is not marketed as a setting spray. It's more of like it takes away that powdery look on your face. So I was hoping, oh good, a setting spray, it's alcohol free, which I'm always looking for. It didn't work that well for me, you guys. And my daughter ended up using the rest of this, but she didn't like the mechanism on it. She really likes the Benefit Professional spray. She likes that, like that fine mist. So I would not recommend this product. It didn't work out for me. The setting spray that I will always recommend, especially with the Sephora sale coming up, is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is an alcohol-free setting spray that works beautifully. My makeup does not budge with this on it. It also takes away that, like any kind of like powdery look. I feel like that's what a setting spray does. It just kind of melts together your look and helps with the longevity of wear. I also like the mist on this. It's not like you spray it and you feel like you have a fire hose going on in your face. This I think I have 2 of these in the travel size because I got it in a set during Christmas time. But like I said, with the Sephora sale coming up, I would highly recommend that product. All right, another holy grail item that I used up is this Bobbi Brown Under Eye Corrector. Now mine was in the shade Light Peach. And you will see here, you guys, I completely used this up. Now I do have this now in the stick format that they came out with last year. I have to say, I think I prefer this little pot style a little bit better because I like getting my finger in there and the warmth of my finger really like blends it out a little bit better. But I'm gonna go ahead and use up the stick formulation of it. I feel like the stick formulation is just slightly drier than this little pot formation. But if you are somebody who is looking to correct any kind of under eye darkness, I always go in with it before I apply any of the rest of my makeup, before I do foundation, eye makeup, anything. I always go in with my corrector first, put a little dab here. I don't have darkness out here. I have it mostly in here. Also, I get the peachier tone because I have like neutral golden leaning undertones. And a lot of the time when I have darkness under my eyes, it's more grayish brown. If you have more blue gray type of coloring, you would want, I think it's like bisque. It's more of like a pinky tone. But this is a really, really good product and it plays well with a lot of my concealers. The next product that I want to talk about is the Fenty Beauty, is this their eye primer? Invisipink Amplifying Eye Primer. You guys, this didn't do anything for my eyes. And I don't know, I think a lot of it came from, I found this little tiny vessel to try to like get it out. It's like this. You have to like scoop it out and then paint it on. It wasn't any good. If you want a good eye primer that's affordable, the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer is really good. Or I use a MAC Paint Pot. Those are the 2 products that I will use as eye primer. That one, save your money. It wasn't really any good. Let's see, a brow product that we repurchase over and over. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. We have used this, and when I say we, I'm talking about my teenage daughter. She was blessed with very full, beautiful eyebrows like Brooke Shields, and we use this to kind of just lock down our brows before we go out for the day. I like it because it's clear. I also like it because it doesn't flake. It doesn't make my eyebrows feel crunchy. I feel like I can still move them up and down and not feel any kind of crunchiness. It is a product that we have repurchased over and over again. Sticking with Benefit eyebrow products. This is their Precisely My Brow pencil. I wear it in the shade 3.5. This one held up for me a couple of years ago when we went to Florida. We went to Disney World in the middle of summer because we are nuts, and it did hold up for me pretty well. Now my brows are now micro shaded. I have like powder brow on the outside and a little bit of microblading in the front. However, I still use this pencil when I apply makeup because I find that once I put my foundation on and everything, sometimes my brows, they need to pop a little bit more. The micro shading experience, I would highly recommend it to anybody, especially if you are somebody who still wants to look like you have your eyebrows done when you're not wearing makeup. But when I am wearing makeup, I still do go in and just kind of add a little bit of darkness with this brow pencil, and it is my favorite one. Let's go ahead and talk about a couple of lip products here. One that I used up. This is the Bare Minerals, what is this called? Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm. This is specifically in the shade Peace. It's like a very nude, peachy type of shade. Now this formula does go on quite sheer. It is also very moisturizing. It does not feel super sticky or gloppy. I find that I can reapply it easily without getting that like nasty, like almost like a fish look, you know, like you guys know what I'm talking about. It's very comfortable to wear. It's a nice topper, either to wear over lipsticks, or I frequently have worn it just by itself, and it gives me just a little bit more of a like put together look. I have already purchased a backup of this. I purchased that, I want to say, around Black Friday when they had them on sale for $10, but I would highly recommend that product. Another lip product that's a good product, it's just old. I've had it in my collection now for like 4.5 years. It's time for it to go. This is the Dose of Colors lip gloss in the shade Made You Blush. This is a very pretty shade. It's similar to Buxom's Hot Toddy. It's like a neutral rosy type of scent, or not scent, I'm so used to talking about candles, you guys. It's a neutral rosy shade. Very pretty if you have neutral golden warm undertones. I really like it. Now this formula is very opaque, so you know, you want to be aware of that. Mine doesn't like, it's kind of starting to smell funky, but these Dose of Colors lip glosses have been known to have kind of like a cupcake fragrance to it, but yeah, it was just time for that one to go. And then another Dose of Colors lip product that I have, I believe this is their matte liquid lip. I really like this shade. It's the shade Campfire. Now this is one that I typically would wear in the fall with a lot of those beautiful like golden, you're looking for like maybe those like olive greens, or definitely like more of those like rusty leaf, you know, we're emulating what nature is doing in our makeup looks. This was a shade that I would go to. Now, I am not somebody who wears a bold lip often, so this is the shade that I oftentimes credit with helping me dip my toe into a bolder shade. If you have cool undertones, you're not gonna like this shade. If you have warm, neutral, golden undertones, this is beautiful because it's not necessarily a really bold lip. It's a rust-colored lip. I might be able to go ahead and swatch it for you and insert that here, but it's a very pretty color, and I really enjoyed wearing it in the fall. I actually might reconsider picking that one up because the only reason I'm getting rid of it now is because it's super old. Let's go ahead and finish up with a couple of lash products. This is the Grande Lash MD Lash Serum. It's okay. I don't feel like it's as good as Revitalash, although if I get it like in a little sample like this, then I will go ahead and throw it in and use it for a few weeks in between my Revitalash ones, just because sometimes I think that you get better results if you switch up your lash serum here and there. But this is a good product. I have not had any adverse reactions to it, but like I said, the Revitalash is my favorite. A product that I have repurchased, and this has actually kind of surprised me over the last year because I am not typically somebody who likes to apply mascara to my lower lashes. I find that on my eyes, a lot of the time, it can drag my eye shape down. I have round, deep set eyes, and sometimes if I apply too much bottom lash mascara, it just drags my eye look down. I'm sorry, you guys, I have a hair in my face again. But this is the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I really like this because it's got this little tiny wand. I'm not sure if you're able to see that on there. But I have repurchased this one. And also, this is not super expensive. I want to say this is around like $14, which is honestly the price of a lot of drugstore mascaras these days. I do find that it is easy to apply. You can get really up there into these little tiny lashes, which is really where I apply it. I don't have any issues with smudging throughout the day. So if you are looking for a good mascara to use on your bottom lashes, highly recommend this one. Another Clinique mascara that I have here, I think my daughter used this up. This is their High Impact Waterproof Mascara. Now I know that their High Impact Mascara has been around for a long time. We've got some smudging going on here. My daughter does like this mascara. It's a very good one. I think if you're just looking for like natural definition and volume, it doesn't really give you any kind of like clumpy eye looks. I find that this is a good mascara to wear on kind of like no makeup days where you just want to look a little bit more awake, but maybe not full on lashes, like this mascara does, the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes Mascara. This is definitely a volumizing mascara. It will give you those very thick, very black, it's a very black formula. Now, I wouldn't pay full price for this. I think I got this for like $12, I want to say, around Christmas time. The one thing that I will say about this formula is that I feel like it dried out pretty quickly because I only used it for, well, when did I open it up? Maybe opened it up at the end of December and I just threw it out in March. So I guess maybe that's normal life on it. I wouldn't pay full price for it, but it is a very black mascara. The funny thing with this is that sometimes I noticed that it smudged and other times it didn't. So I don't know, maybe if that was a variation with my primer, you know, now that I think about it, maybe it didn't interact well if I was using different eyeshadow primers. But I did like this mascara. I did like the effect that it left on my eyes. The only thing that I'm also remembering about this one is that it was a little bit difficult to remove at night. I was not able to get all of it off with my Clinique Take the Day Off makeup balm. That's part of my double cleanse routine and usually is really good about removing all of my eye makeup. But I did always find kind of like those residual raccoon eyes the next day after I would wear this mascara. So just something that you might want to be aware of. This Huda Beauty Legit Lashes, this smudged on me, didn't like that. And this other mascara is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I actually love the way that this mascara makes my lashes look. Unfortunately, this does smudge on me, so I can't buy it anymore. So, whew, that is it for my beauty empties. I know a lot of creators don't do empties as often, but I still love these videos because I feel like the best reviews come when you have finished up a product completely. You have full thoughts. You can say, yeah, I would repurchase this, or no, I wouldn't repurchase this. So let me know, what kind of camp are you guys in? Let me know of a product that you were proud to have finished up this month, because I feel like, you know, a lot of us probably have a little bit more than what we need, and I actually feel a great sense of accomplishment once I use up these products. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you found this video helpful. Also, if you're coming across my channel for the first time, hi, I'm Katie. I like to talk about home fragrance, mainly candles, and a little bit of beauty here. So if that sounds like content that you are interested in sticking around for, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I want to say thank you so much for spending your time here with me today, and until my next video, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.